As a tribute stand on their podium, the horn
Oh, him
sounds.
solo.
You're solo. Death rips a mace out of Iguana's hands.
No,
Priestess.
Declan said you belong in a fucking psych ward.
He did? No, but someone else. I thought. Whatever. I don't care. Anyway, Priestess Seiko and Archduke Nebashushu get into a fight. Priestess kills them both. Steve takes a sickle. Jaden Animations bashes Nobushi's head against a rock several times. Bossman Hero runs away. Chelsea clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Astroneer grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Fujiwara convinces Lucas to not kill her, only to kill him instead. Lucas, you're dead. Gundam Tanaka
Oh
receives a
no.
trident. Joe Biden stays at the cornucopia for resources. Rico Brzezinska, Charlotte, and the Joker work together to gather as many supplies as possible. Lego Clone Trooper grabs a jar of fishing bait while Napster Luke gets fishing gear. Some fucker runs away. Chris Walker, Cruel Declan, Joker Fish, Gavin, Hayasaka, Lando Calrissian, Mei Hatsune, and D's Nuts all run away. Pandora takes a handful of throwing knives. Frank, Quint, Rainbow Dash, and Unkar Plet share everything they've gathered before running. Abe and Hugh Tao fight for a bag. Hugh Tao gives up and retreats. Abe, if you send me one more image, you're dying.
That's not an image.
Oh yeah, you replied to stuff that I said. Oh yeah, Declan. Yeah, I guess you're right. I do remember that. That's Rebecca Chambers, I think. Okay, Frank receives an explosive. D's nuts. He goes to sleep.
How'd
Unkar
you
Plut
guess?
dies. Chelsea picks flowers. Lego Clone Trooper sweeps with a trident. Or no, spears fish. Death searches for a water source. Fujiwara overhears Lando Calrissian talking to Astroneer, the video game. Gavin stalks Steve Harrington. Gundam Tanaka injures himself. Priestess diverts Rainbow Dash's attention. Pandora goes fishing. Jaden Animations discovers a cave. Iguana goes hunting. Hayasaka sprains her ankle running away from Joe Biden. Bossman Hero steals from the Joker while he isn't looking. Hugh Tao tends to cool Declan's wounds.
The,
Chris Walker
the only
camouflages in the
image
bushes.
from 2022 that was ever sent was this.
I only sent one image in 2022. There's no way.
No, January 22nd, 2022.
Why did I send that? Oh, wait, yeah, because the frickin' Survivor had a Mori offering.
Oh.
Yeah. Um, Quint stalks Abe. Rico Brzezinska stalks Mei Hatsune, but she manages to escape. Napstabloot climbs a tree but falls to his death. Some fucker searches for firewood. Charlotte begs for Jokerfish to kill her, but he refuses. I really want some fucker to win.
Dude, if
Fujiwara's.
just some fucker ran that
Yeah,
one, that is so awesome.
agreed. Fujiwara's trap kills Mei Hatsune. Steve Harrington, Gavin, and Jaden Animations discuss what might happen in the morning. I would love that discussion. Abe receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Death, Lego Clone Trooper, and Bossman Hero sleep in shifts. Priestess and Hayasaka hold hands. Chelsea receives fresh food. Chris Walker receives fresh food. Gundam Tanaka climbs a tree to rest. Charlotte lets Frank into her shelter. Quint, Iguana, Hugh Tao, Pandora, and Rico Brzezinska sleep in shifts. Joker lets Astroneer into his shelter. Rainbow Dash is awoken by nightmares. Cool Declan looks at the night sky. The Joker loses sight of where he is. Lando Calrissian dies of dysentery. Joe Biden tends to his wounds. Some fucker cooks his food before putting his fire out. D's nuts accidentally steps on a landmine. Death and Priestess work together for the day. Astroneer tries to spear a fish with a trident. Gavin questions his sanity. Hugh Tao stalks Pandora. Charlotte convinces Chelsea to not kill her, only to kill her instead. Jokerfish attacks Chris Walker, but he escapes. Fujiwara camouflages in the bushes. Gundam Tanaka begs for Abe to kill him. He says yes. Cruel Declan goes hunting. Hayasaka, Quint, Lego Clone Trooper, Rainbow Dash, and Iguana hunt for the tributes. Steve Harrington searches for firewood. Rico Brzezinska stalks some fucker. Bossman Hero poisons the Joker's drink. He drinks it and dies. Jaded Animation fishes. Frank severely injures Joe Biden and leaves him to die. Steve Harrington bashes Frank's head against a rock several times. Abe questions his sanity. Lego Clone Trooper, Fujiwara, and Bossman Hero sweep in shifts. Charlotte and Gavin run into each other and decide to truce. Astroneer receives medical supplies. Hayasaka, Rainbow Dash, and Jaden Animations cheerfully sing songs together. Some fucker receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Priestess tends to the Joker's wounds. Cool Declan passes out. Rico thinks about winning. Quint and Hugh Tao huddle for warmth. Chris Walker looks at the night sky. Pandora loses sight of where she is. Iguana begs for Declan to kill him, or for Death to kill him, but she refuses. Some fuckers pricked by thorns. Chris Walker diverts Joker Fish's attention and runs away. Priestess bashes Pandora's head into a rock several times. Bossman Hero runs away from Hugh Tao. Astroneer discovers the river. Jaden Animations injures herself. Hyasuka and Lego Clone Trooper work together. Death runs away from Cool Declan. Rainbow Dash steals from Abe while he isn't looking. Iguana camouflages in the bushes. Rico receives fresh food. Steve constructs a shack. Fujiwara receives an explosive. Quint diverts Charlotte's attention. Gavin attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Classic me. Fujiwara quietly hums. Hugh Tao stays awake all night. Charlotte thinks about winning. Some fucker receives clean water. Astroneer is awoken by nightmares.
What? I was vlogging! This game's really stupid.
Yeah. Joker Fish and Iguana tell stories about themselves to each other. Chris Walker thinks about home. Lego Clone Trooper sees a fire but stays hidden. Bossman Hero, Rico, Abe, Quint, and Cool Declan sleep in ships. Hyasuka dies of hypothermia. Death and Jaden Animations huddle for warmth. Priestess, Rainbow Dash, and Steve sleep in ships. Joker Fish severely injures Iguana and leaves him to die. Bossman Hero collects fruit from a tree. Lego Clone Trooper receives medical supplies. Fujiwara receives fresh food. Steve Harrington diverts some fucker's attention and runs away. Abe, Charlotte, and Quint hunt together. Jaden Animations tries to spear fish with a trident. Rico sees smoke rising but doesn't investigate. Death is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Cool Declan poisons Rainbow Dash's drink. She drinks it and dies. Chris Walker travels to higher ground. Astroneer searches for firewood. Priestess receives a hatchet. Hugh Tao camouflages in the bushes. Charlotte is awoken by nightmares. Bossman Hero goes to sleep. Fujiwara begs for Quint to kill her, but he refuses. Joker Fish receives medical supplies. Jaden Animations defeats Rico, but spares her life. Death falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Abe climbs a tree to rest. Lego Clone Trooper and Steve tell stories about themselves to each other. Cool Declan receives medical supplies. Hugh Tao tends to her wounds. Astroneer accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Chris Walker, some fucker, and Priestess discuss what might happen in the morning. Lego Clone Trooper, Steve Harrington, Joker Fish, and Bossman Hero hunt together. Rico thinks about home. Hugh Tao injures herself. Priestess, Abe, Quint, and Fujiwara raid Jaden Animations' camp while she is hunting. Cool Declan discovers a cave. Charlotte constructs a shack, and Chris Walker steals from some fucker while he isn't looking. Chris Walker thinks about winning. Cool Declan tends to some fucker's wounds. Quint is unable to convince Fujiwara not to kill him. Lego Clone Trooper sets up camp for the night. Jaden Animations, Bossman Hero, Rico, and Hugh Tao sweep in shifts. Steve attempts to start a fire, but sucks. Charlotte convinces Abe to snuggle with her. Priestess spears Joker Fish in the abdomen.
The Priestess, being like the mainly like passive one,
Is
in the
killing a
entire
lot of
series,
people.
is just going on a rampage.
Yeah. Bossman Hero, Lego Clone Trooper, and Cool Declan get into a fight. Bossman Hero triumphantly kills them both. Some fucker sets off an explosive, killing Jaden Animations, Steve Harrington, and Chris Walker. Hugh Tao, Fujiwara, Priestess, Rico, and Charlotte hunt together, and Abe practices his archery. Some fucker quietly hums. Rico thinks about her sanity. Priestess receives an explosive. Hugh Tao taints
I
Charlotte's
can't
food, killing
stand the
her.
bugs in this game, dude. This is insane.
Then just play something else.
I know, I probably will.
Yeah.
Heroes of
Fujiwara
Villains is
defeats
broken.
Bossman Hero but spares his life. Abe questions his sanity. Cornucopia stuff. Rico decides not to go to the feast. Fujiwara decapitates Priestess with a sword. She's dead. Abe doesn't go to the feast. Some fucker and Bossman Hero
Fujiwara
get
killed
into
the
a fight.
fucking.
Yeah.
What?
Maniac.
How does that even fucking...
Ah.
So dumb.
Some fucker and Bossman Hero get into a fight over raw meat, but some fucker gives up and runs away, and Hugh Tao dies from an infection. Top 5, Rico Brzezinska, some fucker, Fujiwara, Bossman Hero, and Abe. Rico Brzezinska discovers a river. Some fucker tries to sweep through the entire day. Fujiwara goes hunting. Bossman Hero camouflages in the bushes, and Abe dies of dysentery. Some fucker catches Rico off guard and kills her. Fujiwara throws a knife into Bossman's Hero head. The last two, it's either Fujiwara or some fucker. Some fucker dies trying to escape the arena. It was close.
God damn it.
He almost won.
He almost had it.
Yeah.
Who wins? Fujiwara?
Fujiwara. Yeah.
Yeah, after you said she doesn't
After
win any.
after I said she hasn't won any, she won.